the OG hype machine.
Okay, let's talk about Albert Einstein. Hair game, strong, science game, debatable. But let's be real, his hair alone could have its own fan club. Look, the guy was undoubtedly brilliant. ECLM-C2 is iconic. It's the kind of thing that makes you sound smart just by mentioning it, but here's the thing. Einstein died in 1955. That's a long time ago. It's been almost 70 years, people. 70 years of scientific advancements, discoveries, and innovations. Shouldn't science have, moved on by now? I mean, we've got quantum computers and AI doing things we couldn't even dream of back then. Yet, here we are. We're still clinging to his theories like they're the latest iPhone. It's like we can't let go of the past. Meanwhile, my iPhone still drops calls. Seriously, can we get some innovation here? Maybe we need to reassess our priorities. Are we idolizing the right figures?
We revere Einstein like he's a deity. It's almost like he's become a mythological figure. His face is on posters, mugs, t-shirts, you name it, he's on it. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an Einstein-themed energy drink. Get a jolt of genius with every sip. But here's the kicker. Most people couldn't explain a single one of his theories. They just nod along and say, yeah, Einstein was a genius. They just know he's the smart guy. The go-to reference for intelligence. It's like saying you love the Beatles, but you've only ever heard Yellow Submarine. There's so much more to explore, but we stick to the hits. Maybe it's time we dig a little deeper, learn a bit more, and appreciate the full spectrum of scientific discovery. Because the future of science is happening now, and it's just as exciting as the past.
Let's break it down. Einstein's theory of relativity. Groundbreaking? Absolutely. Life-changing for the average person? Not so much. I mean, has anyone actually experienced time dilation? No, because we're not living in Interstellar. We're stuck in traffic, wondering if that weird smell is coming from our car.
Meanwhile, we're still waiting for those flying cars we were promised. Where's our teleportation technology? Our cure for the common cold? Instead, we get incremental improvements to our smartphones. Don't get me wrong, I love a good Instagram filter as much as the next guy, but shouldn't science be aiming a little higher?
Speaking of aiming higher, let's talk about the current state of scientific progress. It's a fascinating yet somewhat repetitive landscape. Every year, it's the same headlines, the same stories recycled with slight variations. Scientists discover new species of frog, study shows. Coffee may be good for you. Black hole does something weird, nobody understands. These headlines are intriguing, but they feel like déjà vu. Look, I'm happy for the frog, I guess. It's always exciting to discover new life forms, and I'm all for coffee. Who doesn't love a good cup of joe, especially when it comes with potential health benefits? But where are the paradigm-shifting discoveries? The breakthroughs that redefine our understanding of the world? The ones that make us rethink our place in the universe? The kind of discoveries that inspire generations and push the boundaries of human knowledge?
It's like the scientific community is stuck in a Groundhog Day loop. We're caught in a cycle of incremental progress. We're rehashing the same old ideas, making minor tweaks here and there. It's as if we're afraid to take the big leaps. It's like trying to build a spaceship using only the parts from a 1950s toaster. We're limiting ourselves by clinging to outdated methods and technologies. We need fresh ideas, bold thinking, and maybe a little less reverence for the past. It's time to break free from this loop and embrace the unknown. Let's encourage innovation, support daring experiments, and celebrate the spirit of discovery. Only then can we truly advance and make groundbreaking progress.
Don't get me wrong, Einstein was a genius. His contributions to physics are unparalleled, and his theories revolutionized our understanding of the universe.
But let's face it, the man had branding down to a science. He wasn't just a brilliant mind, he was a master of self-promotion.
That hair, iconic. It became a symbol of genius and creativity, instantly recognizable around the world.
The mustache? Legendary. It added to his quirky, approachable persona, making him a beloved figure.
He even knew how to rock a tweed jacket. It gave him an air of intellectual sophistication.
It's like he was designed in a lab to be the poster boy for science. And it worked. His image is synonymous with scientific brilliance.
We're so busy worshipping at the altar of Einstein that we've forgotten to build our own damn altar. We need to celebrate contemporary scientists too.
We need to stop treating science like it's a history lesson and start treating it like the future of humanity. Science is evolving, and so should our appreciation for it.
Because if we don't, the only thing evolving will be the frog. And that would be a missed opportunity for human progress.
So what's the takeaway here?
We need to move beyond the cult of personality surrounding Einstein.
He gave us a lot to think about, but it's time for some new thoughts.
We need to stop being afraid to challenge old ideas and start embracing the unknown.
Let's push the boundaries, challenge assumptions, and maybe, just maybe, we'll finally get those flying cars.
Or at least a cure for the common cold.
Because if we're being honest, that's probably more useful than understanding the fabric of space-time.
No offense, Albert.